Welcome to What the Fuck is in the Box, the show where Eric says he has no energy today. He's very sad today.
I wanted to share with you that I used to play the sax.
Saxophone?
The sax.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. The sax. Yeah.
I used to play the sax.
How was your sax?
Regular.
Good?
Yeah.
You were good with the sax?
I was good with the sax.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Eric, what'd you bring today?
You have to keep the reed wet on the saxophone. I don't know if you're familiar, how familiar you are with reed instruments.
Actually, all I knew about that was the reed.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, that's
You
it.
knew about the reed?
I did know about the reed. My uncle plays the sax.
You have to go buy those reeds. They have different types of reeds.
How do you spell it?
I don't know. I assume R-E-E-D.
Eric, what'd you bring with us?
Oh, this is the Roku Soundbar.
Oh,
the
is it?
Streambar.
It's a Streambar.
Hey, it streams.
It streams and
It's a
plays
streaming
sound.
soundbar.
It is a 2-in-1 entertainment system upgrade.
2-in-1 entertainment upgrade.
Yep. Yep,
that is
that's
great.
what this is. How old is this?
Sorry, I was being down again. How old is it? It's brand new.
Can you do this whole episode in a Jamaican voice?
Are you just going to ask questions this episode?
Yep, pretty much.
This is Jeopardy. Jaboom la clock, white boy Rasta. I lassie, I know nothing about the Roku Streambar. Gonna tell you straight from Kingston. That's where we got this one. Well, it's turning Irish. Sorry.
All right, Roku
Happens.
Streambar, 2-in-1 ultimate entertainment system, brand new item, just came out. Probably going to be one of the best sellers for the holiday season. But one of the biggest pieces of this, they are very similar to their soundbar. They're combining, obviously, sound and video processing.
Thought you were gonna say bar.
Sound and bar. No, there's no
one
bar in
piece.
this. This is very small footprint.
It is tiny. It is an itty bitty Streambar.
It is a very itty bitty streambar. Here's a bottle of water for comparison. If you know how big a bottle of water is, you know. See? Yep, that's it.
Bottles of water come in different sizes, and the thing about the way you're doing that is depending on where you put it in relation to the product,
It looks smaller.
it could look huger
Huger.
or smaller.
Real quick box overall. Great artwork as always from those guys. They stick with their patented purple. They love to show the hundreds and hundreds of apps they have. Obviously, they show the remote and the soundbar itself. This does have front-facing speakers and side-facing speakers, so kind of a nice touch on it to give you that virtual surround effect. But I'd like to get into the box because that's what the show's all.
At some point, we have to say the term "this tiny product sounds much bigger than it actually is," right? I mean, that's what you have
You
to
just
do.
did it.
I did.
You did it. There it is. It's been said.
Maybe
Eric,
Andre will splice that
I
and
want
put
you
it
to
in later just
describe
to
how
confuse
amazing
people.
that is right there.
Just wait until you hear this. Quick start guy. Here's the thing. Drew gave me this because he knows darn well I'm not going to be able to get into this. This is like sealed. This is like super kryptonite
So,
to
Eric,
a guy with sweaty hands.
Would it blow your mind if I told you that this box made the soundbar look a lot bigger than it actually is? I just took it out, and it is only half the height of this box. This
Yeah, that's
thing
not even the full
is
width.
Tiny. Holy cow. Wow, look at that.
So you knew that we were going to get some cool Roku stickers.
Wow.
We got some stickers. We got the Let's Get Started. This is basically the quick setup. Connect it to power, put it on your TV, select the input, put the batteries in, and then follow the on-screen setup, which is essentially going to connect you to the wireless network, ask you to log into your account, get logged in, and then it's automatically going to set things up for you.
I kind of put the box here so you can see how all the accessories are laid out. It is a really clean look in the box. They actually give you both an HDMI cable and an optical cable. What? That's pretty rare, right? That doesn't always happen. So you got two different ways there. Power cable and an actual power supply. This is one of the few times I've seen a real power supply with a Roku product. Tells you that it does have obviously the
Can I say
strength.
something while you're unboxing this, by the way?
You can.
As a guy that unboxes a bunch of stuff on the show, and just in general, I like the fact that you can easily get the stuff out of the box.
Yep.
Everybody's into this really tiny, super tight packaging with the little tabs and the super clean. This is just easier and simple, and you can get right in and start having fun with it.
Yeah, easy setup really is their big claim to fame. Remote is fantastic. I
Super
always
simple.
love the remote. It's a nice textured feel on it. They always update the logos and buttons with each iteration that come out for the quick release buttons. This time you've got Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and then Sling. So you've got 2 live TV options, 2 video on demand options, which is great. They do have voice control. They have one of the better voice searches. I've always enjoyed their kind of agnostic search engine they have where you can search
You're using a lot of big words today.
That's the biggest one I got.
Check this out, though. First of all, you're throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect.
You could search for a movie. It'll pull it up on all the different apps, show you if it's free. Maybe it's free on Netflix, but it costs money on, Vudu or something like that. It'll show you all the options, which I've always found pretty useful.
Super cool.
Especially around the holidays when you're looking for that one old holiday movie that you guys always watch, but you want to see where it's free and where it costs money. That's the best programming way to find that. So.
And the volume, right? So that's one of the nice features. A lot of these go into secondary rooms. They go into primaries, but in a lot of those secondary locations, you don't necessarily have some sort of a universal remote, and this takes the place of that. A lot of people in the bedrooms are using the volume on it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
point. Yeah, in that case it is, absolutely.
So overall, there's a really nice kind of net film on this, which is great. I don't know what you would call that. What would you call that, Eric? You're good at this. You got a better vocab. What do you got for that?
This is buffalo plaid.
Quick story. I taught Eric what buffalo plaid was last week. He'd never heard of it. My wife taught me.
Show of hands, or in the comments, by the way, because you guys all know comments. If you believe in telekinesis, raise my hand. What do you know buffalo plaid, though, is the point? In the comments, yes or no? Absolutely you don't. Hey, check this out while you're talking here.
It's the main point of the show. Do you know what buffalo plaid is?
Do you know?
Eric, where did buffalo plaid come from?
Need more help? Oh, from the guy that invented this particular pattern. He owned buffalo. How is that? That's why they named it buffalo plaid. It actually has nothing to do with the plaid.
This was a real conversation that took place the other day. Okay, what do you got?
9-minute episode on YouTube is what I got right now.
That's right.
So anyway, need more help. It's just really cool on the back. They've got a few specific tips and tricks for setup in here that makes it really easy. They have a stream and save link, a blog for Roku, so you can get a lot more information on how to get the most out of the Roku product.
Yep. On the inputs, you got HDMI. You do have a USB in, which is nice. A reset button, then your optical. So really simple, clean look. I think the sound on this is fantastic. This is such a good option for studio apartments, for secondary bedroom, for somebody that's looking for a streaming box with a TV in the living room. They just want extra sound. It's got all the options there. Obviously, their soundbar with sub is a step up for them. Gives you a little bit more bass, a little bit more depth of sound, but this is substantially better than anyone's going to have with their speakers coming out of their TV.
And the side firing speakers do a pretty good job of creating that simulated surround sound. It does play a lot bigger than the footprint that you're looking at. It's surprisingly loud. And then to Drew's point, you've got the rear speakers that you can attach to this. You've got the subwoofer that you can attach to this. So.
And mounting screws, right? If you do want to mount it, it does have the mounting pattern in the back if you'd like to use a mount for it. So you can use a soundbar mount, something like that. But to have your video source and your soundbar combined is a killer option for the people that really want that discreet looking overall entertainment center. But they do want to have, obviously, great video and great sound. So big thanks to the guys at Roku. Who are we thanking?
Roku Rob.
I knew you would do it.
Roku Rob. Roku Rob, Roku Rob, Roku Rob, Roku Rob. Ladies and gentlemen, Roku Rob.
I thought you had no energy today.
I don't. This is fake.
Hey, are we giving this away or are we keeping it?
We are giving it away.
We're not keeping it?
These folks know what they have to do to win this. They have to comment whether or not they know what buffalo plaid was before this episode.
If you get it right, that would be nice. What is it?
That would be nice. What is what?
Buffalo plaid.
Buffalo, I don't know how to describe it. We'll have to put a picture up. Dre? Buffalo plaid.
Plaid here? No, he's not going to do it.
All right, we're out. We got to go. We got to go.
We'll see you guys
Like,
next time.
comment, subscribe.
Bye.
That's how I make my cash.
We
You guys
love
know it's like a bonus program on your likes.
You remember that Fresh Prince? Hillary, will you marry me?
No. What is that from? This tiny product sounds much bigger than it actually is, right? I mean,
You just did it.
I did?
You did it. There it is. It's been said.